How do Scout and Jem perceive their father? What causes Jem and Scout to see their father in a new light? Interpret the significance of what happens. Scout and Jem's perspective to Atticus is that he's a laid-back and easy-in-life person. He is boring, not active, and also he is an open-minded gentleman. I'm too old for that, son. Jem wanted to tackle Atticus for football, but he insists not to do so. Atticus prefers to just sit all day and read. He worked in an office, not in a drugstore. Atticus did not drive a dump truck for the county. He was not the sheriff. He did not farm, work in a garage, or do anything that could possibly arouse the admiration of anyone. Scout wasn't proud or admired of his dad, he added. Besides that, he wore glasses. The word besides emphasizes and adds on the reason why Scout and Jem think Atticus is not cool or has any reason for anyone to admire him. He did not do the things their schoolmates' fathers did. He never went hunting. He did not play poker or fish or drink or smoke. He sat in the living room and read. Our schools made fathers emphasizes and made Scout think they were born the same year, then why isn't my dad as cool as them? Instead of doing cool things, he sits and reads instead, which is not interactive or fun for anyone but him. Being an open-minded gentleman. You mean if you didn't defend that man, Jem and me wouldn't have to mind you anymore?
Because I could never ask you to mind me again. I'm simply defending Negro. His name's Tom Robinson.
Jem and Scout started to compare Atticus with other school children's father. Atticus believes that Tom, the Negro, is innocent. Thus, he is defending not because he's a Negro lover, but because he's a lawyer that defends innocent people. If he ignores the innocent, how can he ever ask them to see him as a lawyer? What causes Jem and Scout to see their father in a new light is when they witness seeing the all one-shot or a one-shot Finch side of him. It looks like that gun was a part of him, and he did it so quick. Scout's and Jem's view about Atticus changed gradually after the Mad Dog incident. When Atticus killed the Mad Dog with his gun, the children became dumbfounded. They had never been so amused of his father's achievement because they thought that their dad was lame and boring. After Atticus killed that Mad Dog in one shot, all Jem said was, "One shot Finch." After the Mad Dog incident, Jem and Scout were surprisingly proud of their father. Still think their father can't do anything? Still ashamed of him? Thanks to the Mad Dog and Hecate that insisted for Atticus to shoot, the children thought that Atticus was no more an old person who worked in an office. Instead, they saw him as a whole new person. Jem says Atticus is a gentleman, just like me. Now, Jem considers Atticus to be cool just like him and will want to be when he grows up. I wanted you to see what real courage is. Instead of getting the idea that courage is a man with a gun in his hand, it's when you know you're weak before you begin, but you begin anyway and you see it through no matter what. You rarely win, but sometimes you do.